Hello friends, once again I am here, your Tapu sir, and today we are going to start a new chapter and today's class is going to be a very good, funny, interesting, funny with action. The class based on the next chapter from class 1, New Oxford, and the chapter that today we are going to start, it's a journey, a very good journey, very funny journey like this. Yes, and the story name, hope so you have guessed till now already. And today the chapter is about someone's auto rickshaw. Auto rickshaw, hope so we have seen everyone. It's a vehicle. Yes, so let's start. The story name, Raju's auto rickshaw. The story starts, and within the story so many questions will be there, MCQ like, true false like, fill in the blanks like, each and everything I will discuss for you with you. Okay, so let's start. Raju's auto rickshaw. So first, one by one, and obviously that you are thinking the story is going to be like an animated story. Yes, Raju is driving his auto rickshaw. So first the question is, Raju is driving what? Raju is driving an auto. Raju is driving a cycle. No, Raju is driving a, yes, Raju is driving an auto rickshaw. And not only that, Raju is not alone. Inside that auto rickshaw, someone is sitting, and his name is Mr. Balu. So the question may come, who was sitting inside the auto? Answer, Mr. Balu. Or Mr. Balu was sitting where? Answer, inside the auto. Okay, so next line, Mr. Balu is sitting in the auto rickshaw. The auto rickshaw is going slowly. Answer, the word, the question may come like that. The how was the auto rickshaw going? Answer is slowly. Okay, so many questions I have already told you. First the question was it was like that. Raju was driving what? Answer, auto rickshaw. And it was moving how? Answer, slowly. And who was sitting inside? Answer, Mr. Balu. Or Mr. Balu was sitting where? Answer, inside the auto rickshaw. So these types of questions may come. Now let me introduce Mr. Raju's auto rickshaw. Auto has come, we can see, and who is driving the auto? Answer, Raju. Yes. Then after, and when we know that when any vehicle moves, it makes sound. Answer. So the answer, it likes like this: tick, tack, puff, squawk, rattle, trap, and then vroom, 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 like this. You can practice now and then in your house, but don't go outside. So this was the first scene that we have seen. The first scene we have seen that Mr. Raju was driving an auto. Inside, Mr. Balu was sitting, and Mr. Raju's auto, it was going very slowly, vroom, vroom, vroom. So let's connect scene 4. Then after, we have seen what is going to be. The auto is very old. That means the auto is not new. For that reason, the auto is moving very slowly. Okay, just like old. Have you seen any old parents? Yes, in our house, each and everyone, we have the old parents, like the old, yes, who? Yes, grandfather, grandmother. They can't move, they can't run, they can't walk as fast as we can, isn't it? So whenever you will become old, at a time in a day will come, obviously. So our movement also, it will become slow. So we should respect each and every age in our life. So the auto has become old also. For that reason, it was moving slowly. And inside, who was sitting? Raju. Raju is tired because Raju was driving the auto, and the auto has become very slow. So Raju is very tired right now. Okay. And inside, who was sitting also? Mr. Balu. Mr. Balu is a tall man, and he is very heavy. So that means inside, who was sitting? Mr. Balu. Mr. Balu's body language about little some logics we have got. Mr. Balu was tall, and he was very heavy. Heavy means fatty, very healthy. You can compare like that. Would you like to see Mr. Balu? Let's see Mr. Balu. So now Mr. Balu will come. Mr. Balu, where are you? Mr. Balu has come. We can see Mr. Balu is walking. Sir, Mr. Balu was sitting inside the auto, but you are showing us that Mr. Balu is walking. Yes, obviously you are right. I am not saying that I am also wrong. because before entering inside the auto, obviously he came towards the auto, then only he has got in, isn't it? So now Mr. Balu is coming and now he will get in. But that scene is not in our story. For that reason I will not show you like this, but I have introduced Mr. Balu to you. Mr. Balu is this very tall and very heavy. And after this, what will happen? Let's see. The auto is going slowly. Before I have already mentioned, and you have also come to know about that the auto is very old. For that reason the auto was moving very slowly, and Mr. Balu is not happy because Mr. Balu was sitting inside the auto and he is not feeling happy. Because who feels happy? Because if you sit inside an auto or something vehicle like some transport, and if the transport like that, isn't it? If the transport is not moving like that, so you will not enjoy the journey, isn't it? It should move fast. So for that reason Mr. Balu is not happy. So what is the reason of his unhappiness? Answer: because the auto he was sitting inside, whose auto it was? Raju's auto rickshaw. Because Raju's auto was not moving very fast, for that reason Mr. Balu was not happy. After that, faster, faster, he shouts. So Mr. Balu is asking Raju, hey Raju, you go fast, fast, drive fast. What you are going driving the auto very slowly? Make it fast. Okay, and now you can see Mr. Raju now. Mr. Raju is making it fly like very high speed it going on. So everyone gets it ready to take the faster journey. Okay, tie your seat belt, and because all together we are going to start the journey with Mr. Balu inside the auto. After this scene we can see Raju is going faster. We have seen already Raju was going faster. The auto is making noises, obviously, because the auto is now it is going fast. Now the auto is making sound, but this noise is different. Hope so my sound is not good. You should try at home. Okay, but the sound is, who is making? I am not making. The sound is the auto is making. Then after, now the auto is going very fast. We have seen already, because now Raju is driving the auto as fast as he can. After this, now the auto is moving very fast, we can see, and who is sitting inside? Mr. Balu. Okay, it is moving very fast. Now after, a dog is sleeping at the side of the now after some distance we can see a dog is sleeping at the side of the road, and the dog hears the auto is coming. Yes, so with this obviously now we are going to see the auto is coming fast. The dog opens one eye, so we can see the dog is sleeping, and suddenly it listens, it hears the sound of the auto is coming. Then suddenly it opens his eyes, and he saw what? He saw that the auto is coming. Whose auto? Yes, Raju's auto is coming. So after, when he saw the auto is coming, what will, not only that, the dog sees a cat on the wall, so that the dog who was sleeping there, you can see, and he opens his eyes and he saw the auto is coming. And not only that, he also saw that a cat was sitting on the wall. And after that, so you can see the position of the cat. The cat is sitting on the wall, and the cat is being observed by the dog lying on the road. Now the cat is the dog's target. So now what will happen? The dog stands up, the dog runs across the road. So the dog stands up, and he saw the cat who was sitting on the wall, and he was trying to catch the cat. So will he be succeed to catch the cat? No one knows. Let's see the story once again. After that, what will happen? And after this scene, wow, oh, shouts Raju. So Raju is trying to remove the cat, to remove the dog from the road. Hey dog, take side, my auto is coming. But the dog, they are animal, they can't listen and respond like you and me. So the auto is turning, the auto is stopping, the auto is taking a turn, the auto is taking a turn, and the auto is stopping. So that the auto was moving very fast. Now the suddenly the auto is going to make its brake, and what will happen? Yes, obviously that you can guess. The auto will turn up. Okay, yeah, so and after this you can see the auto is going to be stopped. Raju is just sitting inside, and hey, 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 shouts Mr. Balu. Mr. Balu is not stopping, he is flying high, high, high in the air. So Mr. Balu was sitting inside, and the Raju's auto was running very fast. When suddenly Mr. Raju made it break, it took a chunk like, and inside Mr. Balu was sitting, and Mr. Balu is coming out, and he is going up high, high, high. Okay, so this way, hey, 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 shouts Mr. Balu, and then after, now he is on the side of the road, and you can see from the auto who is coming out from the auto, Mr. Balu is coming out. Okay, and he is going up, 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 and not only that, he is going to on something on. What is that? These are the sacks. The question will come like this in exam. So he is high on the top of a heap of sacks. Okay, sacks means in Bengali bosta, like this. Then after that last scene, we are now, Mr. Balu is not happy, but Raju is laughing. So obviously, who is on the sack? Yes, Mr. Balu. So this is a Mr. Balu's position. And after seeing this, the scene that the cat was sitting on the wall, the dog was sitting there, Mr. Balu is on the heaps of sacks, and everyone is smiling and laughing, enjoy the scene, but Mr. Balu is not laughing. And so now it's time to laugh together. So I hope so you have enjoyed today's class. This was the story, full of fun. The story it was Raju's Auto Rickshaw. Now I'm going to bring something new for you. Till then, tata, goodbye.